The main kid of the Koopa King, Bowser Jr., gets his own Amiibo figure. Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, Lithium here from my channel Nintendo Collecting, bringing you another Amiibo review and unboxing, this one of course of Koopa Jr., better known in North America as Bowser Jr. This, of course, is the Japanese style of packaging, and this one was actually sent to me by Vidfall, which is a company I'm going to talk about later in the video. There's also a link in the description below the video if you want to go there now and sign up. It really is a place that you can buy Amiibo and a lot of other products for less than the original price, or for a really good deal as long as you watch some ads. But again, I'll explain that later in the video. Pretty cool organization, though. So here we have Bowser Jr., one of my personal favorite Amiibos, even inside the style of packaging right here. This one was released in Japan on July the 30th, just over a month ago, and this one in North America is actually coming out in roughly just over a week's time, on September 11th of all days. It will be exclusive to Toys R Us in the United States. I'm not sure if it's exclusive in Canada or not, and I'm not really sure where I'm going to find it yet if I actually want it in the normal style packaging from North America, but I do have this one already, so thanks to Vidfall, I got this one a little bit ahead of time, which is really awesome. So just taking a look at the box packaging before I open this one up, of course the Japanese style packaging is a little bit different. This one's not numbered like Europe, and the name is on this side. We have Koopa Jr. on the background instead of Bowser Jr., as I said, and the clown car looks really neat in this. I love the way Bowser Jr. looks in this clown car, and I really wish actually they released all of these as the Koopalings. The entire Koopa Kids set of the other 7 of them would be really cool to see as Amiibo figures. On the back of this Japanese style of packaging, it just kind of reminds you what you can do with the Amiibo. This also scans in on the new Nintendo 3DS if you did not know that, and there's also this NFC reader that's coming to the original 3DS if you want to try and pick up that. It's coming out quite soon if it's not out already in your region. So let's actually get to unboxing this. I've got my X-Acto knife right here. We're just going to cut along the side of this. And Bowser Jr., his most notable appearance that I can remember from his original appearances, because he's been in a lot of games, but I remember Bowser Jr. a lot, especially in Mario Sunshine, because he was kind of, slight spoilers, he kind of took the identity on of Mario, and in it he kind of thinks that Princess Peach is his mama, or his mother, which is really, really strange. There's a different way of Nintendo doing the game entirely, and I actually really liked him in that game. I thought he was a neat addition. I love him in Smash Bros. I think it's really cool that you can fight as all those Koopa Kids, and as I mentioned earlier, I really want to see all the Koopa Kids as Amiibo figures. I think that would be really neat. So here I took him out of the packaging. I'm trying to keep this in the best condition possible in case I want to use it as a display piece still. Pop that down, and let's look out at this character. There is a small instruction manual, I guess, of some sort in Japanese, which I cannot read, and here is the character himself. Maybe we'll just move the ugly stuff all the way to the side. So that looks absolutely stunning. I really, really like this one. There is some seam work that I can see on my initial impression, but he does look really awesome. First of all, he's in this, I think it's called a clown car normally. I know it's not an actual car, but Bowser was originally in this in Super Mario World, and then Bowser Jr. flies around in it sometimes as well. So it has great expression on this thing. I love the mouth on this too. It looks pretty cool with the eyes. There is a huge seam mark right here that you can see on this side. I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up entirely, but you should be able to see the seam right there. On the other side, same thing, so I wish that seam maybe wasn't there. That's kind of faulty manufacturing. The little, I want to call it it's not a fan, but obviously the spin thing here, wow, I'm just losing my mind trying to call this and name it properly. But the spinner on the bottom that obviously propels him up and keeps him afloat is there. Even though the stand is very, very small and clear, it's not obtrusive, or it's not really going to get your vision as much as it does in the other ones, like Fox and his one, or Lynx and his yellow rod that's holding him up. So this stand's quite tastefully done. You can kind of even see the Smash Bros. Logo on the bottom of that. Bowser Jr. is in an incredibly nice pose. I like how he's still wearing his handkerchief that kind of has a bigger mouth on that. That one's probably just to try and make him look more aggressive as a character anyways, as design. And I love this pose with his hand up. He's kind of like, Mario, I'll get you, or all the other characters, I'll get you. So that's really neat. His entire face looks exactly what I remember it in the games as well. And on top of his head, it's about a bit of a lighter green than I remember Bowser being. I do have a Bowser here to actually compare him to, which I will at some point. I love the way his hair is designed. I love the hand pose, and the shell looks absolutely stunning. The shell is really, really well done. Mine has a slight nick of a dark mark right there that you might be able to make out, which I will probably try and get off at the end of this video or at some point, but that's alright. He's even wearing these things around his wrist, which looks really cool. This is one of my personal favorite Amiibo. I really like this one, but I'll give you a sense of the scale of size. So this one is, I would say, 3.5 inches tall. And if you want to compare him to Bowser, they're almost the same height, obviously, because he's in his clown car. And now when you're looking at Bowser Jr. and his father, I guess, so I guess this is one of the true kids of Bowser, because I'm not sure if all the Koopa Kids are actually his kids. Sometimes they're just called Koopalings or something like that. They are slightly different greens on the top of their head, And Bowser's hair almost looks more intense red, whereas this one for Bowser Jr. looks like it's more orange or anything like that. But they really do look like father and son. That's really neat. It's cool to have both Amiibo and actually put them side by side. That's really neat actually as well. So I'm really happy to have this in my collection. I think I would personally give this one a perfect score other than this seam. So maybe something like a 9.5 out of 10. I'm really happy with this one. I think anyone who's a fan of this Amiibo, or anyone who's a fan of Bowser Jr. inside the Super Smash Bros. Games, or in any game series in general is really going to like this one. Of course, Bowser Jr. is also in the new Super Mario Bros. Games, and he's been in quite a few games throughout time. Really cool character, really interesting. So I give him roughly a 9.5 out of 10. Right now I'm just going to talk about Vidfall for a moment because it's a great site that actually sent me this Amiibo.
Let's face it, everyone loves a good deal, and I personally hate paying full price for an Amiibo. So this website, Vidfall, is absolutely free to sign up. There's a link in the description below the video, and what you do is you go to the website and they sell a lot of different products, but I'm personally interested in their Amiibo crowd deals. They have another one going live tomorrow on Thursday for the Wave 4 Amiibo, and essentially what you have to do is you go to the website, and then what's going to happen is some ads are going to play, yes, but a lot of the ads are actually for Nintendo products, which is pretty cool. Every video that plays, the price actually decreases, and then you can choose to buy it now when you're happy with the price. But you're almost playing a game with chicken with all the other people watching, but you almost always get the Amiibo for a really good deal. Make sure you set up alerts for yourself as well so that you're notified whenever the Amiibo deals do go live. It's absolutely free to try, but I would highly recommend you sign up for Vidfall just in case you can get a great deal on an Amiibo.
Thank you so much for watching my unboxing video and review of this Bowser Jr. Amiibo figure. If you actually think that the Koopalings should come out as well as Amiibo figures, and maybe you would buy them, please comment below. I'd love to hear your opinion on that idea. Thanks so much for watching again. Feel free to fill that like bucket. Follow me on all the social media links in the description below the video. Make sure you check out Vidfall. And remember, as always, go collect them all and keep smiling while gaming.